What is a freight quote? So let's say you run a manufacturing company and the product you make are golf clubs, and you need to ship a consignment of these golf clubs to New York. What you'll need to do is contact a freight broker or carrier to get a freight quote. A freight quote is going to tell you how much it's going to cost you to ship your golf clubs from California to New York. And that's basically what a freight quote does, or is. And you can, again, call a carrier directly, or you can call a freight broker. A freight broker is sort of a middleman between you and the carrier. As a customer, you want to get the best price possible for this shipment. So instead of calling the carriers directly, if you call a freight broker, they usually have better pricing than you can get by going directly to a carrier. So there's a few things you want to look for in a freight quote. First, of course, price. That's very important. You need to have a good price, a competitive price, because you might have one shipment today, or you might start having shipments every day. We also want to work with a company that has great customer service, because in the freight world, things happen all the time. There's weather problems, there's trucks break down, shipments get lost, things like that. So you want to work with a company that has excellent customer service, so that way you can call that freight broker 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and get a response, get answers, and find out where your freight is. You also want to work with a freight broker who has online tracking capabilities, and that's where our software comes in handy. As a customer, you can log into our software 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and see exactly where your freight is, see the last notes on your freight, and see exactly what's going on at your shipment at all times. If you receive an inaccurate freight quote, the first thing you should do is obviously contact the freight broker you're working with. But the beauty of our software is that it really cuts down on inaccurate freight quotes. Our software is designed to eliminate those type of problems. When a freight broker uses our software, they're using a software that connects directly with the carriers. So the pricing that we get into our software is always very accurate and gives you correct pricing. So with our software, you won't really have inaccurate freight quotes, but if you do have an inaccurate freight quote, then definitely call the broker, and they should be able to help you resolve the issue.